day 13 or 14. I'm losing track. All right, so I just got out of class not too long ago. I was not able to get on live earlier because I've been productive today. I did take my walk. I took like a 20, what was it, 20, 25-minute walk, give or take. And I also worked on some things for work, like prepping for class. But most importantly, I got this office in order. Okay, so I have to like share this part. This is probably gonna be the new podcast space right here. Yes, I'm saying that. Um, just because my dear friend gave me an idea. Hey, listen, I got my life together today. You see this, D? You have no idea. I should have taken a picture of the floor because I had all these bags, like kind of covering the floor, but I could still close the closet door. But this is probably going to be the secret podcast space because the sound doesn't bounce around so much in here. And I might have to record in this space. So I thought, let me just check in with them. Um, Laugh out loud, good. I know. And like my desk looks like a normal desk. I mean, normal as in when I say normal, it's clear. And then I just have like the shelf. Right now, I'm just in awe in the fact that everything fits properly. And I actually have like room still, which I'm kind of shocked about. I'm like, wow, this cabinet still has room. This cabinet down here still has room. And I still have room in another cabinet. And I still have some shelves that I plan to bring in this closet that I've had for years. I think I've had these shelves for like 20 years. So I'm going to bring them in here for any overflow of books that I need to bring forward. Um, yes, it's a huge blessing. If people have no idea, people don't understand. They really don't understand when you have collections of books, not by choice, but because by trade. Um, it just is what it is. So, um, I don't know who this other person is. It is a huge blessing to be able to have space, but I figured I would go live while I wait for my Zoom link to get itself together so I can try to try to at least download that before I like go up front and do the rest of my nightly routine. That's what it boils down to. And it takes like a minute for it to do it. I don't know why. Seems like it takes forever, but it just takes a minute to kind of process. So I have anatomy, autonomy books, so I understand a ton of books. I'm thinking, what's your favorite food? Uh, okay. D, do you see these comments? But listen, we up to 32 people. I don't know where all these people are coming from, but hello. I'm waiting for my regular people to be chiming in. They just kind of, I don't know, it's like YouTube just dumps a whole bunch of people in, which I'm thankful for because it's just going to add to my minutes. So for the rest of the night, I just need to upload my recording from class and then afterwards just basically kind of clean up the kitchen, which it should be fairly clean because we didn't cook anything. We just had leftovers. And then afterwards, I will be planted on the couch working on things. Get these minutes in. Girl, let me tell you something. I should have just propped my phone up on the stand and just been like, we unpacking. We having an unpacking party. But I didn't want to do all of that. So, but I think this is a good time. It seems like this time of the day is a good time to hop on to YouTube because of the time of night. Sometimes when I hop on at 10, it just seems like it's kind of like two or three people. But these nighttime ones, there's something to it. I'm telling you, I'm still holding on to like 18 people. And yesterday, the fact that I got up to like 2 hours, let me tell you something. It's beneficial. I saw a creator say he watched some sleep on live. I believe it. They're so desperate for those hours. They're like, and basically they slept. I mean, I feel like when every time I go live, besides talking about the challenge, um, which tonight I'm going to just be working on revisions, which I was like, you know what? Dee is like hitting me up with all this stuff with her writing stories. I'm like, we should just touch base on here. He said she puts her phone live for 8 hours and people comment as she stop. I can't. I can't. You see how hard I'm laughing right now? That's how hard I was laughing when I watched the video. You, for those of you that are chiming into the chat, go check out Dealer Sure's TV. Dealer Sure, and watch your dear future husband content. Wow. I don't think I am at that point in my life that I can be like telling better half, like, listen, I'm going to set the phone right here and we're going to go to sleep because I need to get these hours. She got 40,000 watch hours from doing that. Girl, I believe it. I'm telling you, I believe it. That's what I'm saying. I should have just turned on the live and just sat here and just was like, I'm working right now. This is a study with me. I'm just saying, do a 1 hour work session, sign in, chime in. Yes, that is, I can't. I just can't with people. That makes me laugh way too hard. Oh, okay. I have to show you this that Alma gave me since y'all met last night. You'll appreciate this, D. You're the best too. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thanks. You're the best. You're my favorite. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. So Alma gave me this for Christmas. I'm sure you'll understand this when you see it, D. Hopefully you can see it. But it says, um, a good friend is like a good bra, hard to find, makes you look good, always close to your heart, and there to support you. Again, hopefully you'll appreciate this. If you haven't watched Dee Lisher's latest Dear Husband video, go watch it. You'll understand why I had to share that ornament. Girl, right on time. I'm telling you, listen, between you recording the videos and like giving shots out, listen, I'm gonna shout them out while we live. Like, just check it out, guys. Um, but that's crazy that she just literally slept. I can't handle it. I mean, I have no comment. Just no comment. Is that what we're doing? It's giving very much like, is this how I want to become TikTok famous? Like when I'm in situations and I'm like, is this how I want to become TikTok famous? Like recording people being belligerent at a game? No, I don't think that that's how I want to grow. Lake was listening and laughed. I know she did. I know she did. She said she would do that. Listen, she might. I don't know. Again, y'all already know my rule about like recording in my room. I'm just not going to do it. But here's the deal. Um, I don't mind turning on the camera and just sitting y'all in the corner. And I'm just going to be like, we're going to do a study with me, work with me at work. But what if you sleep for exactly? And I'm a snorer. Like, I ain't got time to be doing all of that. It's just a no. Just over here, no. It's just a no for me. No, I can't. I just cannot do this in my life. No. So, but now I feel like my space is just like nice and organized. I feel like motivated to work back here. Actually, I need to take pictures of all of these books that I'm sharing with students so they can work with me for sure. Exactly. I think I could do a work with me. Like I could literally do a work with me like every day. Let's be real. I can totally do a work with me. Um and have a work with me session. I need to do some work with me sessions. What are we talking about? Um yeah. And it's like we're going to just work with me for the next hour. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. I can see myself doing this. A half hour, like a 30-minute work with me session, and just have people chime in. Because actually, this YouTuber that I was telling you about, and I haven't finished watching the rest of his recent content. Okay, this is interesting. His recent content, he was meeting with all these different entrepreneurs and stuff, and giving them advice. It's a little abrasive, but I'm like, I get the point, guy. But he's one of those people that's like diehard live people. He was like, just go live. And so I feel like when I'm doing this or working on my planner, girl, I could be going live and doing that. I'm just saying, we just listen, trying to get those hours. That's what it boils down to. I plan to do some right with me when I move. Yes, work with me for sure. Yes. But I feel like, especially since I'm remote, like 3 days out of the week, um, I could totally do that. Look at this. You know, this is old. The things that I find. Can you see this? Look at how young we looked. Oh my gosh. I just look at us and I'm just like, ah, we were living in our tiny apartment, just hustling, man. Hustling. I have another picture that I have of us that I'm saving. I'm not ready to put it on the internets yet. I think I'm saving it for like our 20-year anniversary, 20-year wedding anniversary next year. Y'all look like teenagers. Girl, let me tell you something. He was, this was in 2000, it's giving late 2006, early 2007. I feel like it was 2007 or late 2006. It's giving that vibe, but there's no year on it. Um, because this is back when they didn't really put a year on anything. I think it was 2006, late 2006, early 2007. I'd have to look at the family photo together to be able to say, because my brother was still in high school. But I was 22, 23, 22, 23, somewhere in that neck of the woods. But we were young. So that means he was 27, 28, because he's 5 years older than me. So, yeah. But this picture that I have of us from 2006, like we had only been married less than 6 months. And it's hard to find those pictures because, we didn't have smartphones then. Um, we had actual physical photos. And so when I look at that photo, I was like, this is when we were really grinding, really grinding. Like one car, no AC. Yes. Oof. It was hard in these streets. I don't think people understand how hard it was. But we made it work. And we were living in San Antonio at that point. We were just dreaming big. We had big goals of what we wanted to do with our lives. So, oh, I did want to say side note. We we side note, I got to bed. I was in the room by 12:30, and look at where you are now. Girl, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew, there's very few people that knew us at that time besides like family and like friends that we worked with. But if they could see us now, I would say like early San Antonio days, our Missouri time, and I would even say like 15 years ago. Like people just have no idea. I'm like, I have to kind of break that down for people at work. I'm like, dude, you don't have the slightest clue on where we started, because if you let him tell it, he's like, we came from the mud together. Together, we worked hard to get to where we are. We prayed, we partnered, we everything, we did it. And for the time that he served in the army, I tell people, I was like, he was active for 7 1 year reserves, and I'm pretty sure if we took all the time he was away, he was gone for like 4 years in total. That's how much he was gone. And so that military life is not for the faint hearted whatsoever. And the fact that we like survived that is just, it's just unbelievable. It's unreal. But here we are. So I'm very thankful to that. So, but last night I made it to bed at 12:30, or I made it in the room at 12:30. I was in bed before 1, fell asleep. My first alarm started going off at like 7 something, but I am not going to lie, I was dog tired. I was dog tired. Um I was dog tired. So no CrossFit for me. It was a walking day. But I was telling my husband, I said it's hard because on the weekend, we're not really like chilling and lounging around, like not right now. And the next few weekends are just going to be like, okay, get stuff done here. And now we got to go to the other place and get stuff done over there. Like that's just, it's the grind. That's just what we have to do right now. So, I feel like when I woke up this morning, I was just like, this is not happening. This is not happening. I need to be able to fully function the whole day. I cannot be taking like a cat nap in the middle of the day. Your girl ain't got time for that. She needs to be able to like stay focused and do what she needs to do. So I think I ended up sleeping like another couple of hours, and then I got up and went on about my day. But tomorrow we'll see, because it's almost 8 o'clock here. So that means I've got 4.5 hours um, to basically work on any projects, whatever I have left. But that also means that I have to be off of my laptop at 11. So then I can have that hour and a half to kind of do whatever it is that I want to do. Because I'm finding that I'm naturally getting tired like 11:30ish anyway. So if I'm already getting tired, I should just get up, go brush my teeth, and then go to bed, and then I can read my book. So, which is huge, huge, huge. So, somebody threw a heart out there. I don't know who. Oh, look at you with these big old hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I found the stickers. Oh my gosh. Like Alma finding the stickers yesterday. I was like, what is going on over here? And then also I have to work on the bookkeeping course, but I'm not going to work on it too long. So I'm going to do 45 minutes of revisions, and I'm halfway through or quarter through chapter 2 revisions. So I need to finish chapter 2 revisions and then do chapter 3 revisions tomorrow night, and then hopefully be able to send them into the system by Wednesday. That's the goal. I'm going to just try to get through as much as I can. And then I'm going to work on the bookkeeper course for, I don't know, like 15 to 30 minutes. It just depends on time. And then I have some stuff I want to prep for class tomorrow. I have meetings. Tuesday is just like a busier day for me. So I just have things that I need to kind of prep to make sure that I have it in line. And then I feel like I'm going to be more motivated to work in this space though. I don't know, can anybody relate to this? Maybe you can relate to this, D. But like I cannot work in a cluttered, chaotic space. Like creatively my brain cannot, like it just doesn't know what to do. Like I can't. So I feel like for the first time in months, actually over 6 months, like I'm sitting at my desk, which I did not do that the entire semester last semester because of the sciatica. And so now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be nice to like work from my computer for once, and not just be using my laptop. Girl, I can work in a whirlwind. I cannot. It's like my brain, I can close the door and go someplace else where the space is more clear, but I can't like this is the funny thing. If I'm traveling, I have no issue working. No issue, none whatsoever. But whenever I have to like do really deep thinking, it's just not. I nice I like nice clean space. It's great, but I used to write when the kids were little and running around. Yeah, yeah. It's the thing is like if there's chaos, like loud chaos around me, that's not a problem. But it's when I'm like I think it's part of like my work habits from working. Um this is like the effects of like working in an office to like working at home. I had to like make some clear differentiations between the two. And when I'm at work, my office space is always clear, always. So at home, I'm like, I can't, it just cannot be chaotic, or I need to be like sitting in a corner where I can't see what's going on. Um, One of my favorite places to write is in the airport. The chaos is oddly relaxing. Yes. Some of my best work is in the airport on an airplane. Um, but I'm pretty confident I'm probably going to be taking the train most places this summer. So, Amtrak, here we go. Um, I'll be sharing some content on the travel channel doing all of that. We'll see. Um, yeah, it just depends on what is it that I'm needing to do? Like how much concentration does it require? But if I have to like sit in an office all day long for like 8 hours, I can't. It just cannot be chaotic in that space. And I'm like that when I go to bed, like all of that stuff just affects my calming. Like I have a hard time just calming down at night because it just gets way too chaotic. Oh, I have two people that are steadily on here. Hi, my other friends that might be watching. Look at me. I'm up to like 23 minutes. Awesome. Let me see if this Zoom is ready so I can at least download this link. That's the goal. Ah, thank God it is ready. It is ready. But I already ate dinner earlier, so I don't have to worry about eating anything. I might eat something light, but nothing, I don't need to eat like a whole meal, so that's a good thing. So yeah, but it's something, I don't know, when it comes to like the day in and day out of working, I just cannot do like a chaotic space personally. Um it just messes with my brain. I don't even know how to explain it. Like my brain just can't function. It doesn't know how to function. It's like, why is it so chaotic in here? So, and tonight's class was really good too. I think my challenge now, D, I knew it was Alma. Girl, did you see the part where I shared the ornament? I shared the ornament. And D is going to have me over here. Wait, if you're able to see these comments, you know what she recommended? Apparently, somebody got their hours. They got like 40,000 hours. They went live and went to sleep. And people just wrote comments. I'm like, what is this nonsense? I just could not stop laughing. I was like, so you just are gonna go to sleep and not do anything? No, girl, they did nothing. Nothing. I said, I can't. I can't with these people. I don't think that's going to be my approach, but I do think what I'm going to do is like work with me hours. No Espanol. Girl, you're already doing it. Already talking to me in Spanish. And here I go trying to say it back. Um she checks the comments in the morning. That's I don't like what are you supposed to do at that point? She just checks them and like but it happened while you were sleeping, so what are you gonna like say? Nothing. There's nothing to say at that point. You've already like gone to bed and gotten up for the day. That's just weird. Just weird. But I can see, I mean, listen, I can see why she did it, especially since these YouTube streets are trying to make it so hard for us to monetize. But that's just not going to be the way that's not going to be my approach. Absolutely not. I need to, I can just hear myself saying to Charles, like, hey, I'm going to record us sleeping. And he's going to be like, really? Is it that serious? He's going to think I'm nuts. Oh my gosh. Look at you guys talking. Are you talking in French? I cannot. I cannot. But I think I honestly like going live after class. I do like this. I do like this a lot. It's something about it that's just like, nope, it's good. And I think this is better. Oh my gosh, I can't. Thank you. Thank you guys for supporting me getting my hours by typing a different language. So now I have no idea what to say. Um, I got nothing. I got nothing. Other than, are you talking in Spanish? Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh my, what did you do? Oh, you're broken French. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you had it in you. Oh my gosh. Everyone's bilingual. I got it now. Oh my gosh. I can't with y'all. I just cannot. Girl, my husband might speak French. I gotta be prepared. Oh my gosh, I can't. I cannot. Oh my gosh. I see right now that the work with me's are gonna be just fine. Just fine. I can get on like at 2 o'clock, 2:30 for like an hour, get that hour, and then come back on later on that night and go ahead and kiki with y'all after work. Literally, that's what I feel like is happening right now in my life. I cannot. Cannot. Oh my gosh. So is this 2.1? What did I do? Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a video. Exactly. Listen, I think y'all are helping me solve a problem on how I'm gonna get these hours. I'm gonna go live twice a day. Like it started with just go live every day, but now, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, during the challenge, look at me over here adding to my list of lives. But this is so much easier than having to edit. But you know, the other pivot was because all that stuff happened with CapCut. I can't afford to be going through that again. So, anyways, I've got my YouTube video uploading for class, and that's half of the battle. So, I'm going to hop off of here, ladies. It's been a pleasure chopping it up with y'all, but I got to go. I've hit my 30 minutes. So I think this is going to be my new nightly routine. I guess this is what the kids do on the gram, but this is just what I'm doing. So cuz I think there's going to be long-term benefits. So here we go. All right, I got to go cuz I need to take pictures of these books, these lovely books that I'm sharing with the students. So, ciao ciao everyone. Bye.